How's it going, everyone? Today is kind of exciting because a game that we've been hyped for quite a while, especially if you've been following the channel, you'll know we've done quite a few videos on this. Black Myth Wukong has just dropped a bunch of new gameplay. We're going to be watching it through Game Cores, which will also be linked down below. I'm joined with 26 because you're hyped for this game as well, right?
Yeah, it's actually real. Like, we actually get see someone actually playing it this time. People think this is vaporware, but supposedly they're actually getting a demo ready for Gamescom, and they've invited a bunch of press and influencers from like different regions to China to actually get hands-on with Black Myth Wukong. So it's actually real. So let's see what it's actually saying when you can actually play the game, if it looks anything like the original trailers or if it's anything as good. So yeah, let's see.
Let's go. Supposedly this is a PC sort of demo, right? And it's mostly boss battles, I think. This is a true blind reaction. I have literally not seen any of this before, so... There he is. It is real.
Like, he can't. He's running around. It looks very similar to the trailers.
Spiders. Yeah, graphically, I'm trying to think back to the previous trailers. Is the graphics? They looked like this, didn't they? They look like
this. I feel like it was a bit more polished in the trailers in terms of like particle effects and stuff.
Oh, that was cool. That was cool. Oh, they went everywhere. What is that?
He's got abilities. Like, what is that? Some electrical freeze. We know that he's got the abilities already, but like that one's how quick he actually casted that one was
have we seen this UI before? I don't remember this UI, but I could be misremembering. Because you
can
see on the right
gameplay with the the abilities and stuff on the screen, but I don't feel like we've seen everything.
The backslap. I actually really like the little noises that the Wukong is making. That's a gross boss though. I'm trying to figure out.
He's got a little parry as well. That's what I like to see.
Oh, so it's the enemy's health bar in the bottom middle.
Yeah, I thought it was stamina. I thought it was stamina to begin with, but it's definitely health.
Whoa, that nearly deleted his life. At the bottom left, he just lost most of his life from getting hit by a couple. It's just a rolling around.
It does look pretty cool as a boss though, because sometimes you have like these Soul-like games and the bosses, they look kind of mid compared to like the From Software ones, but in terms of design, it isn't. It's pretty cool.
Whoa, the parry again!
Go on.
Okay.
This looks exciting to play, I'm not gonna lie.
So something I was noticing in the gameplay that I don't know if I've noticed before is every connection point of the staff seemed to do an individual bit of damage. So when he was stood underneath it, when it was frozen, it was a lot of damage numbers coming up because it was connecting to the left and the right leg.
Yeah. This area looks exactly like the trailers.
Oh, I think we've seen have we seen snippets of this fight before?
Yeah. Whoa, he's got a big voice, the Tiger Man. It's Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger. That's good. I was about to say it. You beat me to it. That is one hench tiger.
It is a big boy.
When's he whipping the sword out though? He's brawling right now.
It's like the second phase, he's going to whip out the sword. He's got full-on katana.
Ooh. The effect of the splash is quite cool.
The whole thing. Whoa. Okay, Harry. Oh, okay! He's boy out. The shank.
Hey, look at the very bottom right. There's like 3 glowy orbs and a bar that's building up with each hit. Which is slowly draining when he's not.
Oh, now he's got... Is that nunchucks?
Whoa, tornadoes.
I'm not gonna lie, this gameplay is kind of living up to the hype so far.
I am really curious to know like what's in between these boss fights, you know, is it kind of normal sort of Souls-like where you've got like a bunch of mobs?
Oh, we've seen like snippets of that, and you kind of travel through the world. There are like smaller mobs and kind of like sub-bosses as well to encounter. It's going to have the similar structure as the Souls games. Obviously it's not going to be, it doesn't seem to be like Elden Ring super like open world. But,
yeah.
there will be like open-ish zones to travel through. He moved
Did you see
quickly.
that? He just faked
He
him.
was gone. Kung Fu Tiger.
This is, you are right, it is good. Kung Fu Panda vibes right now. Oh, a little potion drink there.
You know what? I'm glad that we're watching whoever's playing, because sometimes you have people playing and doing these demonstrations that they don't know how to dodge, they don't know how to attack. This person knows how to attack, is using their abilities, and is parrying and everything, so this is pretty cool. So, bravo to whoever is actually playing.
Yeah, they're actually doing quite well. But maybe it's
did
not
you
their first, it might not be their first try though. This could be their 20th try. You know?
True. Did you see that? When he dodges, it actually leaves back like an after image of the actual of him as well. It's so cool.
I wonder if that's like a thing you unlock in a skill tree, you know, to upgrade your dodge. And here you get like dodges and goes invisible. But he's still got attack. I like the arena as well.
Yeah.
So both the last boss and this boss's arena were quite different. A completely different biome almost. The freeze time looks pretty strong.
Powerful. It's just like free damage.
Look at his eyes.
So supposedly in this game it has a lot of abilities that you can actually get and unlock as well, and get from different places.
What? He just
So it's actually
transformed.
like it's just transformed into the staff wielding
He's gone Darth Maul right now.
Darth Maul.
What was that weapon in Elden Ring? Where it was like the double-edged blade.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Not the Rivers of Blood, but the other one.
Yeah,
I can't remember the name, but
was it Melania's? It wasn't Melania's blade, was it?
no, that was the one. With the
Eleanor's
butterfly
blade.
dance.
There you go. Eleanor something.
Oh, a little cutscene.
Very good, very good.
Oh, so
impressed so far.
There we go. We're gonna get to see some of the, you know, like you say, some of this has been shown before, but I like to see some of the exploration. Look at the leaves in the wind.
You know what? To be fair, like, this could be bait as well, because until we actually get a full game, these demos could just be little small sections, and it could turn out nothing like this, because the way that the games are coming out nowadays are kind of busted.
They are hard to trust. That is true. You gotta be cautiously optimistic. But I will point out something I've just noticed. The skills at the bottom right have switched to mouse and keyboard, so we've seen a bit of controller, and now we're seeing a bit of mouse and keyboard play.
小师傅，妾身失忆了。
Look at the snake.
本是个魏王人，来此祭悼亡夫，你莫怪罪。
His armor's different here as well, right?
Yeah, so they're switching
wearing
between
this.
scenes and different stuff, and now he's actually got four abilities instead of 3. So he started off with like 2, and then he had 3 during the tiger fight, and now he's got 4. So hopefully we see a really cool boss this time.
留了我一个。
And interestingly, like, when it comes to the theme, it's such an obvious theme to kind of have animals and kind of like anthropomorphic like animals doing stuff, but you don't really see it executed very well all the time in games, especially with a more adult setting. Normally it's more shell-shaded games that go for that. Now we get big man Wukong about to clap some guys down.
That's just it. I think when you think of like Wukong as a mythical figure, there's a fantasy behind it, especially if you like Journey to the West, and if you know how deep you want to go into that. So the fact that it's got the transformations, that you got some of these crazy abilities, that you've got the magic staff where he like makes it super long and slams down on it, those kind of moves that like live out the fantasy. And for me, that's the biggest thing I would want out of this game. We've seen it for a long time, and we've seen some really spectacular boss fights, even in the past gameplay. But I like that I'm seeing, you know, the crazy abilities and the transformations that I would expect out of a game that features, you know, Wukong as a playable character.
They're showing off some of the menus and the weaponry.
So you do have armor, which can be switched, which we were seeing. Wow, that's quite okay. That's pretty cool.
It look very distinctly different as well. I like the face mask. The face mask is going nuts.
It's that Ghost of Tsushima collab for the face mask.
I'm trying to work out what the stats are. So the top stat, that's 85. I'm guessing that's like your strike damage, maybe? Then you have your armor.
Yeah, it looks like armor. It's got a little shield symbol.
Then your crit, I guess, because it's got a little star next to the damage. So he's got 50%
And its percentage,
crit.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch more percentages, but another one...
I feel like that
a
was
status
elemental
or
underneath.
something?
Yeah, either status or elemental. This person's being very thorough. This is how you be a content creator. Go through the menus, show the people what they want to see, all the stats and stuff like that. Bravo to whoever recorded this.
Wish I could understand it. Wow, that guy's creepy.
Giving him the heart. Oh no.
正是他。这般妖物诡状异形，我得带回馆内好生琢磨一番。
I can't tell if it's like the video or whatever. Is it like just performance issues sometimes, like starters as well?
It might just be the way we're sharing it. There was some fade cuts there, which made it a little disjointed.
猴头留下。
Does this count? Is that the remaining time in the demo in the top left?
Yeah, they got a whole 50 minutes of playtime.
Jeez. Oh, the transform again. I wonder how many forms we get, because I think across all of the gameplay we've seen even previously, there was several options, right? But we have seen this guy repeatedly come back. That was another fade there, which makes it a bit disjointed. I'm guessing they got demolished, so they've cut to the good run.
Yeah. Halfway through the health bar this time.
I love that. I love that so much. That is
Dodge.
fun.
Oh, the slam down.
600 damage. What was it?
这般能耐，真好，
These two.
真好。
Is he gonna consume the heart?
你来做我蜕变飞升的头份血水，再好不
He
过。
is. Oh no. Oh, that's so gross. Oh, it's Parasite.
Reminds me of like the Resident Evil 4 things.
That's my favorite move. I'm gonna spam that. I'm just gonna go high in the air, dodge the attack. He knows. He knows.
No.
His moves have totally changed though, like the whole attack pattern, and he's doing like poison now.
Yeah. What did he get? Or was it just the poison knocked him off?
So it's interesting because I can see the ability cooldowns in the corner. It looks like some of them are grey right now, and obviously there's one that's slowly building up.
Is that because he doesn't have MP? Is that what it is? Because there's a bar underneath the stamina.
The poison is killing him when he stands in it as well. You can actually see he is poisoned. There's a little snake symbol under his health bar on the bottom left.
Ah, okay.
Always transform back to normal. Whoa.
这些凡夫俗子不自量力。
Oh, this is so creepy. There's some weird
That
character
is
designs in this.
weird, but so cool at the same time.
He's getting absorbed.
Is she gonna consume the heart? Phase 3.
你不一样，这天地
That
间的
is
毒物
weird.
轻易要不了
How
你
did
的
they come
性
up with this?
这东西
I mean, it's cool.
好像
There's some pretty different character designs, even in just what we've seen so
困在
far.
那里，想一生不如
That
死
is so gnarly, dude.
It's like Uncanny Valley
总想
vibe.
看下
Yeah.
我下不去手。
The motion capture for it must be super interesting as well.
What's this? Oh, is this how is that how you fast travel? Is that a revive?
I don't know. I know that you can transform into like other little forms as well. Okay, what is this? This is the coolest boss that we've seen so far.
It's a literal skeleton boss.
Like a skeleton bird ball.
It's like a minotaur?
Yeah.
But also a bird? I see the bird dance.
Their boss designs are super creative.
A little puddle. He's already gone to half health though.
He's doing crazy damage now. What's going on? Boosted.
Whoa.
Look at the after image. Oh, the after image.
Perfect dodges. Now I do wonder with bosses like this, you know, are there weak points? And if there are weak points, are there things you can break with part breaks? I love a part break. So when we've got a big enemy like this, you know, if you hit the horns enough, can you break it off and get a bonus item or something? He's got all 4 of his abilities up there.
Very cool.
He's trying to heal up.
He's doing the proper combos now.
Oh, yeah, this is a big damage coming out. It is back to controller play as well, it's on the right trigger wheel for the abilities.
Yeah, whoever was playing on keyboard and mouse was like, oh, no, I've given up. Yeah, I love that after image.
Either slam is still my favorite attack. It's so simple but satisfying. Second
Wait,
phase.
it was a second phase.
The blood moon.
moon.
All the enemies respawned. What is it that Princess Zelda says?
Here we go. Here we go.
I thought it was a little. He was doing it a little too quick on that first phase, you know. Whoa. I'm not sure if it's the gameplay or if it's my internet, but the quality did drop a little there.
I think it might just be the rendering, the actual video.
Oh, there is also like blood raining everywhere, which sort of adds another layer of like, distortion on the screen.
Yeah. Did you block it? Oh, the parry! The double parry!
Whoa, what was that? He's got a sword? He just
and you put
out?
down like blood mist as well, so you couldn't see him actually attack. Boss fights are on point on this. This is what you want to see from like this type of game, though. Like just interesting bosses to fight, loads of abilities. Hopefully, there's like some builds that you can actually build towards as well.
Do you remember in Elden Ring? I'm struggling to remember the name of the boss, but it was the one with the sword that the death sword.
Yeah,
it was like sealed inside of him. Kind of similar to this, with the shooting of the projectiles, the jumping and spinning around.
Melania's brother.
He's doing it with these perfect dodges. He's done quite a lot. Oh, new move. Wow.
Oh. Frozen. He should not.
Oh, this
he
is
should always just be spamming it. This is the end.
I wanted to see the full fight.
Killed. I think he gets bodied. That's why.
Oh, too difficult. Oh.
That was really cool. That was
cool. Which was your favorite boss out of the ones we saw?
Oh, definitely the last boss, by far. I like the second phase. I felt like it felt like a proper boss. I felt like the other ones felt a little bit too easy. But this one had loads of different attack patterns going on. The tiger boss was definitely second.
I think that's it. I think the tiger boss was my favorite. Tony the Tiger. Just with the different moves. He goes from brawler to shooting projectiles with his sword. That was just a spectacle to watch. I actually want to fight it myself. Yeah. I think it was really cool though to see. Again, it's been a while since we've actually done our last video on Black Myth Wukong, but be able to see the, you know, the action wheel of the abilities, a bit more of the UI elements. I don't think we got to see all of this before, but I could be misremembering, which is really cool.
It's like, just to see actual gameplay of somebody else playing it other than the developers, this means you're one step closer to it actually becoming a reality. Obviously, it's not full release, but it is looking very promising. It was looking promising from the initial trailers. And the fact that it's been kind of out there in terms of gameplay for so long and we're still excited to see it. A lot of the time there are games that have been in development for so long that they kind of get boring by the time they come around, but this looks kind of exciting and yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on it.
Yeah, definitely. I will just say though, I am still sort of a bit cautious, you know. Sometimes these playable demos can be really curated and not always indicative of like the final product. So I really like the look at it. I'm really excited. We've obviously covered it a lot on the channel, but we've got to wait till we can play it.
Cautiously optimistic again, right? This is the thing. Cautiously optimistic.
Definitely. Yeah. Anything else you wanna add?
Yeah, I just want to know what you guys are thinking about it. Well, have watched the video. What do you think is if it's gonna come out good? If you like the look of the gameplay, is there anything that you didn't like? Let us know.
Definitely tell us down below in the comments. And the 2 videos on screen now, you should definitely check out if you haven't seen them already. We have plenty of videos coming your way soon, so definitely check out the ones on screen now and then tell us what you think down in the comments below.
Bye-bye.